Hello and welcome everybody. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com and I'm here for the February 2022 monthly tarot reading, or pick a card tarot reading. If you prefer to choose a number between 1 and 5, you can do that too. Perhaps all of the cards will appeal to you, or you might resonate with all of the cards, or maybe not. Okay, and I've already pre-shuffled the cards, but if you are new, please consider subscribing to the channel and hit that notification bell right now. Okay, so let's go to the board and see what the cards have to say. This is Harry. Harry's just decided to jump up here right now while I was speaking. So we'll just work around him. So he's a 2-year-old Bengal. He's a big boy. So this can now be my background if he cooperates. All right, so we're doing card number 1, or the first week of the month, okay, for February. The first week, 6 or 7 days. We do 5 cards, so there's going to be a card left over at the end, but you can just add that in. Alright, so the first card of the month, close my eyes now. What do I see? Okay, a flash of green. Green is usually about growth and opportunity. There's a lot of yellow in this particular green. This is relating to the solar plexus. So it's about goal-oriented behaviour, what you need to do, what steps you need to take, what action to be successful. Okay, it's also about authority figures, fatherhood issues, maybe your current partner. The card that comes up is the 6 of Cups. A lot of green in this card, as you can see. She's even wearing green. Okay, but there's a hesitancy here on her face, and that may mean that although there is joy and happiness and abundance available, she's hesitant to believe it, or she's hesitant to take the action that is required. But it is there in the background. Also, there's a swing here with white flowers. White is usually something that's innocent, pure, or spiritual. And this more or less says that she needs to take a decision about something. And whether or not she will or not, that's her choice. But yeah, happiness, growth, and opportunity. So that's card number 1, okay, with Harry's blessing. All right. Okay, let's go with card number 2. I'll do a psychic channeling at the end, so do stick around for that, just whatever the general energies are that come up. All right, card number 2, closing my eyes now. What do I see? I see a rope ladder going up the side of a mountain, and it's quite steep, but it's not completely vertical. So whatever situations come up in February, they could be a lot worse. But this is not terribly bad or anything. What I'm seeing is this rope ladder. So it requires a bit of effort for you to ascend and to overcome a challenge, okay? But it's like a tool. It can help you. So it's not a bad thing at all. You just got to put effort and energy into it. Okay, for many of you, this will be to do with your money. Sometimes it's to do with possessions or things that you value. Maybe they're sort of like beliefs or concepts that you value. You might particularly value integrity, for example. Okay, so whether it's money, possessions, or your own personal values, energy is required. Now here in the card, you'll see there's a lot of plants here. They are growing, but they're growing slowly. So this card is saying, particularly regarding money, that money is coming to you, but there's a delay. And there's some, as I said, there's some effort required in bringing that money to you, to magnetizing that money to you. Okay, you'll see here this spade on the side. So she's had to till the garden. I don't know if you do any gardening or farming. Hard work, really. All of the steps and stages you've got to go through. I've got weeds down there in my vegetable garden, and I try to pull them out, and they're too hard. I can't pull them out. I've got to get my husband to do it. So effort is required, but money is coming if you can put that effort in. All right, card number 3. Card number 3. Let's see what comes out now. I'll go with this one on top. closing my eyes now. What do I see? Okay, I see a watch. It's sort of hanging in space, and a watch is about the time, divine timing. Okay, so you might be working towards something if you pick card number 3, but the time will happen when Spirit says the time is right. So you can do everything 110% right and go through all of the stages and everything, and still there's an element of luck and an element of divine timing. The card that comes up is the Death card. This is actually a favourable card. I know some people get a bit of a fright when they see it. It means it's, you know, a cycle, the end of a cycle, and the beginning of a new cycle is what you're waiting for. So when death comes, it means that there's a new beginning on its way. It means things are progressing. So even though something comes to an end, something new is going to come and replace it. I think it's a great card in the sense of it's a major arcana card, so it's significant, and it's a powerful card. You can see by your own reaction, you know that there's power there. Okay, a new cycle, a new beginning. Number four, what do I see? I see papers being burnt. Burning is about spirit, it's motivation, it's fiery, it's energy, it's inspiration for something. Papers can refer to communications or messages, okay? So if it's someone that you don't want to hear from, it just means that, you know, your motivation is going to carry you out of that relationship, for example. Fire is always a way to transform a situation. The card that comes up is the Ace of Pentacles, and this is a new beginning. And it's about, again, your money, your possessions, or your values. And Spirit is literally handing you the opportunity for a physical manifestation around these things. You'll see here there's a bower of trees, quite a lot of confusion or you know, delusion or illusion here. These clouds, they represent, you know, like fog, mist. You can't see the situation. But on the other side, once you enter this bower of trees, on the other side, there's blue sky. So clarity, you'll know in your thinking what is supposed to happen and what's going to happen. Let's look at card number 5. Now, this would be the end of the month. If you were going in February, there's only 28 days, and you said, you know, each week 1, 2, 3, 4, and we've got 1 left over. Okay, so if you're doing it that way, just think of this one as being an overall or overarching energy to these other 4 cards. Okay, or just pick 1 to 5 and concentrate on this. Alrighty, closing my eyes, what do I see? I do see coins in my hand. I get the sense of transactions like your normal everyday paying of bills, shopping, and I get the sense of being out and doing normal transactions. So I don't think this is so much about online. I think this is actually going out and taking care of business. It could be a busy, active time for you, where you've got a lot of normal, regular type jobs to do, and you're going about your work, but you are getting things done. The card that comes up is the Hierophant. This is about knowledge. This is a time of learning. And you'll see here she's seated on all of these books. She has a lot of knowledge behind her, and she's also got a book open here with 2 keys. So not only do we need this actual knowledge, which is 1 key, we also need the key of wisdom, because we need to know how to apply the knowledge that we already have. Because knowledge by itself, if you don't have wisdom in how you apply it, you could get into all sorts of trouble. And then there's also the extra element of action. It's time to do something with the knowledge that you have. So you'll see here this overall, there's 2 major arcana. So, you know, a moderately important week, but not a particularly significant week. You'll get a lot done overall. It does seem to be a sort of a theme of money as well. people, we've just had Christmas. Today's the 21st of January, so your credit card bills are probably coming in. And yes, he's back. All right, so what's going to happen now is I'll just close my eyes and see what I can see for you for the month of February 2022. I've got a lot of pink here when I close my eyes. Pink is often about love, affection, relationships. If it's a new relationship, it's like it's youthful. Pink goes with youth, and it's like the feeling of maybe inexperience or perhaps even potential, like you've got your life all ahead of you and there's so much to look forward to. And I never used to like pink when I was young, but I really like it now. So there's a feminine aspect to it as well. When I was younger, I was probably a bit of a tomboy. I'm more looking at the masculine type energies. And now, of course, we live and learn. I understand the feminine type energies much better now. And so pink is a bit like that, So yes, it can be girly, but there's a lot of powerful energy in the colour pink. It's also the heart, okay, coming from the heart. All right, now I see a sunflower that's saying basically it's associated with the sun, the source of all life. It's like the individual spark of the person that keeps them alive. And it brings insight and awareness. It brings comfort and happiness. And, just generally it's a life-affirming energy. So I just want to wish you many blessings and life-affirming energy for February 2022. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you are new, please consider joining the channel, subscribe and be alive, and hit that notification bell right now. Have a wonderful month, everyone, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website, absolutesoulsecrets.com, for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.